you, and I want to talk about this particular comic. You know, I'm just about to give up on just DC comics-wise, movie-wise, everything. You would hope that the studios are finally getting the message that a political message is not what people want when they go to watch a movie, read a book, read a comic. We're trying to escape the real world.
Oh, political message. You mean Snyder talking about them being pretty much gods, right? More religion thing. So that's a political message, right? That's religious messaging, right? Or am I wrong? Am I seeing what I want, or is it the fact that you love Snyder so much that you're not seeing that Snyder is using political messages also? And also, if you really hated that Wonder Woman comic, that first Wonder Woman comic, whatever, why aren't you reviewing it? You can review comic books. Of course, like reading it straight up is probably frowned upon with the DC thing. DC's probably gonna copyright you or something like that, right? But you can review a book. Or are you just not that professional about stuff? You can't read a book. You have to talk about it. When you didn't read it, you hear about the book, I guess.
We're trying to escape the news. We're trying to get, read and be engaged in things that keep us entertained as an escape from the real world.
Yeah, like comedy. Seems like you don't like comedy. Comedy's usually made to do that. Making fun of tragedies or making fun of bad things that happen in the world to make it lighthearted. Making fun of bad things to make it not as bad is the whole point, right?
But instead they push forward with a political message.
Like you are. I'm pretty sure bashing a company is political too.
There is a guy on YouTube. His channel is Thinking Critical, and he covers all the DC stuff. And I highly recommend, if you're interested in a lot of the DC comics getting released and what's happening with comic books, you check out his stuff. I do like watching his videos, and I watched his whole video on Wonder Woman #1.
Oh. Does that mean you didn't read the comic? You didn't read the thing that you said something about?
And the whole entire issue is nothing other than a political message.
But did you read it? Did you base your opinion on someone else's opinion? Oh my goodness. See your own opinion. Read it for yourself. Did he read it to you in the video? Even then, you can put context when you're reading it. Read it to yourself.
And almost every panel has an American flag in the background, which I noticed as he was going through it and everything. Crazy stuff. And it's with negative connotations behind it. And
wait, having an American flag in the background constantly is negative connotations? Did they burn the American flag? Did they put it upside down? Did they bash it on the ground? Did they do something to the American flag to show that they hate America?
And it's with negative connotations.
What is the connotations
behind it? And basically, at the beginning of the comic, there is Themyscirian who kills a bunch of people in a bar, which sets off a national level event where the government has to go in and basically hunt down all the Amazonians that are here. And throughout the whole thing, Wonder Woman doesn't even come in until the very end of the comic. All this stuff is going on, and she's nowhere to be found. And she shows up at the end. And then they reveal who this big villain is that Tom King is creating.
Okay.
And it's nothing other than an over-the-top America, it's how people are trying to make America seem like this horrible place. It's about the flag. You got the eagle in the background in the photo. The guy you just have to see it to believe it. It's ridiculous.
Did you read it, or did you hear him talking about it like that? Just explaining, oh, this is bad because it's bad. I mean, say that you read it to make sure.
It is absolutely freaking ridiculous. And DC should understand, and Tom King should understand, this isn't why we read comic books. That's not what we want to see. We want to be entertained by the characters that the comics are about.
Yeah, like comedy. Laughing within the storyline. Laughing at jokes. Curse words are the realistic thing too. Cuss words make it funny too. Escapism, comedy does that pretty well. Drama is really showing the real world usually. And if you want escapism, drama is not really a thing to grab onto. But yeah, you do you.
This is not about Wonder Woman. This is about some weird agenda that Tom King has against America. Why? Like, what's his deal? What is the purpose for this? It's not entertaining.
That's an opinion.
It's not cool.
That's an opinion.
And it causes division.
That's an opinion.
So what the heck?
Oh, division? You mean talking about religion in the DC extended universe? Talking about that they're all about religion? That each of the members are gods?
This guy is on James Gunn's team for what is going to be coming up.
Okay. So
we can look forward to more political messages.
No. He could do other things besides that. Did you read the other stuff he's been doing, or is this his first comic?
Or stuff shoved down our throat. Things that people are
shoved down our throat. You mean the Jesus picture that was right next to Henry Cavill in the church? You mean when he laid down in a bed of people lifting him up like the Jesus cross? Oh wait. You mean when he flew up above Batman with the sun beaming on him like the coming of Christ? Huh? Oh wait. Oh, okay. You mean you mean that none of that, right? None of that is shoved down your throat, right? None of the religious implications or like ideas that he put in the DC extended universe was shoved down your throat. Shut up.
We're not asking for when they go to the movies or to enjoy entertainment and to take in what we want to take in, to escape from the crap.
Escape from the crap. You mean the depressing thing that Superman did by killing Zod, the most important character within the DCU, because he's connected with Superman. Because they're both Kryptonians, and within the comic, Zod is very, very important. That's another reason why I'm mad that in the Dark Knight stuff they killed off the Robins and had at the very end a guy named Robin to be Robin, which was very dumb. Because if your name is Robin, wouldn't it be obvious or a lot easier to point out who Robin is if the person's name is freaking Robin? But what about the fact that Batman pretty much stole footage of security cameras to see the Flash, Aquaman, and everything without at least just seeing them, without doing all these illegal stuff. Let's just move on from that. And yeah.
Of the real world. So nicely done, DC. You guys are going to get to a point where you guys are going to lose everything.
Highly doubt that.
And get shut down.
Highly, highly doubt that.
We've all seen what's happened with Bud Light. People are starting to push back. And I can guarantee you there's going to be a lot of backlash because of this comic. This is no bueno.
Whoa. Another language, finally.
No good. Not at all. For those who have seen it, what are your guys' thoughts on the comic? What are your guys' thoughts on the new villain? I think it's ridiculous, and it's sad that this guy is part of...
Where's the comic? Hold it up. Did you read it?
Of James Gunn's team. I just do not see a bright future, guys. I just don't see it. Everything that keeps coming out of DC and Warner Brothers is nothing other than garbage.
What did James Gunn do yet? Did Superman Legacy come out yet? Oh, garbage. Oh, what about when Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson wanted to take over DC, the entire company? He wanted to do what James Gunn is doing right now. Look at your face. It is funny when I pause it. It's in a weird thing. Yeah.
It's all garbage.
See, right there. It's not all garbage. You just don't like cussing. You just don't like words that don't mean anything unless people made the meaning within the word. Words are just words, man.
There's nothing to look forward to. It's really sad as a fan to see this drugged down this far.
Oh, I wonder why. Look at this, the freaking things in this background, all the toys. And you say animated stuff is for babies or kids. What about the toys in your background? Because I'm not hitting low, because your subscriber thing is way more than me, so I'm not hitting low, I'm hitting high. So let me just say that you never even open those, right? And you expecting those to like skyrocket in price or something, right?
All right, so there's my update for the day.
Yeah, that's coming from person that said Black Adam was successful.